Folks just finishing up their work week, making their way into Rogers Center here in Toronto. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Texas Rangers and the Toronto Blue Jays. The Blue Jays have played excellent baseball of late. They'll try to bring their win streak to a baker's dozen next. Marco Gonzalez, a native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
Jose Iglesias is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Ball and 2 strikes to the Rangers shortstop. Game time temperature tonight 62 degrees, but should drop into the 50s before we're done. Here comes the 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. Anderson picks it up. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, one thing's for sure, they love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Janeshwi Fargas comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Anderson backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Batting third.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. First offering on its way.
Nope.
Drilled right back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. And now the Blue Jays will get their initial shot. No score. Chase Anderson will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
If you want to pick up a win as a starting pitcher, you have to go 5 innings to get the win, and that's just what he did the last one. I'm sure he'd like to be out there for a little bit longer in this one.
Ready now is Ramon Urias. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And the pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. He's having a really nice season, hitting over 300 coming into this one. We all know that that's the magic number. When you hit over 300 for a season, you've got plenty to be proud of. Now we'll see if he can keep it up over the rest of the year.
Line drive base hit.
Hey, guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
Harper.
Here's Bryce Harper now. And, fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, they got beat up on the homestand. Losing record in front of the home crowd, never good. But I always used to say sometimes it's good to get on the road. Remove yourself, get out to a restaurant, see a different city, shower it off, and try and fight in front of some hostile fans.
To second for 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
Joe Winger.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Popped up. And no one will get this one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Popped him up. Iglesias is there for it. And that will end the inning. Second inning coming. All set for the start of the inning. And next it'll be the outfielder, Eloy Jimenez. First pitch on its way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Down the first baseline. And he's going to kick off the second with extra bases. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a cut.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. Get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. As a look, now the pitch. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And Ryan McMahon digs in to bat next. And too high with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now. Hit hard to the right side, and that's through for a hit. The throw to third. Oh, and he's not going to make it to third as he's gunned down by the right fielder, and that's a tough second out. So now to the plate, Manny Pena, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. He's been feeling pretty good about things recently as you see the numbers over his past 10 contests. And now the first pitch. Now the 1-0. Hit weakly on the ground to short. Reined in. And that's the first out. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. His lifetime batting line against Chase Anderson. He's 3 for 9. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Ground ball left side. On to first, and there were 2 down. So now into the box is Danny Henderson as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Been a struggle for him hitting from this side. And as a switch hitter, you really hope for some more consistency from both sides of the plate. But that just hasn't been the case for him batting lefty against these good right-handers.
Skied down the left field line. Waiting on it is Jimenez. And he makes the catch to retire the side. First delivery to him. Chase Strumpf is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Cold strike at the knees. 1-1.
Hey, be on the lookout right here. Usually when a pitcher drops in a curveball for a strike looking, now he'll try and throw it in the dirt, get you to fish a little bit. I want to see where he goes here.
The 2-1 home. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out. 1 away. Now the first pitch. Here's a pop-up now. Hoskins has room in foul territory, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Next up is Janeshwi Fargas. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Anderson brings it in. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired.
We're just about set to go here as the Blue Jays come to bat in the third inning. And this is an offense that has really been productive this year. They come into the day tops in the majors in team batting average. And talking with some of the players and coaches prior to the game, many of them told me that's something they take a lot of pride in. Batting average isn't as highly valued as it once was, but they said it's a clear indication that they're doing a lot of good things in the batter's box to help the team collect W's. Guys?
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Now a swinging bunt. The 1-2. On the ground to the left side. And there's one down now.
Batting ninth.
And that will bring in Adam Frazier. His lifetime batting line against Chase Anderson comes in with 6 hits in 29 at-bats. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Hit hard up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. Ready with the 0-1. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Fargas is there. 2 gone. Runner at first with 2 gone. And up next, it'll be Tim Anderson from the stretch. Frazier, the runner at first with 2 gone. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. 1 gone in the Texas 4th. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez. And that misses ball 1.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
1-1 the count. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
And he'll make the catch on the run as he reaches down to Spirit for the 2nd out. Base is empty, 2 away, and into bat next it'll be Jeimer Candelario. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Hit to third. He's got it. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing across. And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch.
Harper.
Line shot to first, and there's 1 away.
Now batting.
George Springer, the next to hit, flew out in his only at-bat so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Strumpf ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. 2 down, no one on base. And that'll bring up the big RBI bat of Marcell Ozuna. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Jimenez. And that will end the inning. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here. Bounce towards the second baseman. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting.
So 1 down, no one aboard. And Ryan McMahon digs in to bat next. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's quickly 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes, the count to Ryan McMahon. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. Stepping up is Manny Pena, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Slow roller left side. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney. Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can tell in between innings the veterans in that dugout going up and down the line, trying to keep this lineup from getting super frustrated. They just have to find a way to piece it together. Maybe pass the baton, get some wheels in motion, maybe get aggressive on the base pass if they can get somebody on. Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
And that's out number 1. At the plate now is Danny Henderson. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Henderson.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Fargas is there now, and he has it, 2 gone. So the bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Hard hit towards center. Fargas will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Chase Strumpf. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. The pitch.
That's a ball. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Fouled off. Ready with the 1-2. Tied him up there as this is softly hit down the line. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter,
leadoff man retired now for the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. Lays off 1-0.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
No, that's down. Hey, 2. Travis out, 2-2.
Weak grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he misses, ball 4. Next, it'll be Janeshwi Fargas. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. The 1-2 pitch.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. So 2 away for the Rangers here in the 6th. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. The 0-1 delivery. On a line, that's a base hit. And that runner will hold up at 2nd with 2 aboard now.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 8 games. Now we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
And another foul ball. Look out. That one almost got away from him.
Now 2-2, 2 on, 2 out. This is when you have to make a pitch right here. The last thing you want to do is run the count full to 3-2. Then the runners are going to be off to the races.
Payoff pitch on its way. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the... So here's Adam Frazier. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on and start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
And with that, let's take a moment to show you what's happening in the American League's Western Division. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ramon Urias flew out last time up. Grounded weakly down the line toward 3rd. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
1-1 the count now. And the pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are 2 away now. And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Pitch inside the throw. And he'll be tagged out at 2nd base. The next batter is Jeimer Candelario. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. Springer has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Now back,
Paul DeYoung digs in next. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1.
Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
So next to hit is Ryan McMahon. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Right on the inside, Black taken for a called strike. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. This one's flared out toward left. Coming on is Ozuna. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Hey, there's a case of a jam sandwich right there. Not that bad of a pitch, but he's able to just be strong enough to loop that one into left field.
Dan, sometimes a jam sandwich tastes much better than a rocket right at somebody.
And that's in there. Base hit. Digging in will be Chase Strumpf. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. Jose Cisnero will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 1-0. Here it is.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Fouled away.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the inning now, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Bryce Harper.
No, you're only down 1 right here, but the exploding stuff that's coming out of the back end of a lot of teams' bullpens. I mean, just north of 95 plus. Stuff diving all over the plate. It's gotten a lot tougher to scratch across runs against these teams' bullpens.
And he fouls this one off. High in the air down the right field line. Betts has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. So 1 away now in the Toronto 7th. And former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. First pitch cutter that's by him for strike 1.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Hey, this guy has really been attacking the zone, and this lineup has been more than happy to swing at a lot of pitchers' pitches so far.
Strumpf takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the 2nd out. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate. Good command of the off-speed pitches. Very little trap.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made. First pitch on the way. A bouncer up the middle. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Now into the box, Janeshwi Fargas. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
He's going to have to set his sights a little lower right there. That pitch was able to get by him. His swing was just a little under that one.
Count is 1-2 now.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And it's fouled away.
Oh, the old classic 2-strike. Let's throw the fastball right down the middle. Not in this game. Gotta believe you gotta work the corners a little bit more. Fastball command is paramount at this level.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And he stays alive here as he gets a piece of this, and in turn he gets a piece of the catcher behind the plate. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Now at the plate, Mookie Betts. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch of the AB now.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
The 1-1 home. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And here comes the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
The first baseman, Rhys
Left field and deep. Here's Jimenez going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And now, Danny Henderson. He flew out in his last debut.
Henderson.
High and deep down the left field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. And now pitch on the way. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Looks to me like he's just trying to do too much up there at the plate. That's an easy trap to fall into when you're the tying run, but you can't be chasing pitches out of the zone.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Grounded back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Well, this is where the manager makes his money right there. Nice at bat. Now it's a question of whether or not he pinch runs. Dan, as a pitcher, did it make you a little nervous when a guy had jets on the base paths?
Oh, no doubt about it. This is a very difficult spot. You're one hit away from getting right back into this game and tying this game up. You're going to have to really think about putting somebody on first that might be able to score a ball in a gap.
And he lays off there, 1-0. No hits to this point. The ground is short. Could this be 2? One there. On to first, it's a double play as their woes. So here's the cleanup hitter, Eloy Jimenez. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive. Well, if you can throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Next up, Jeimer Candelario. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Fouled off. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Next to be the designated hitter, Paul DeYoung. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
I'm sure every pitcher on the staff could use an extra run right here. I know the bases are empty and there's 2 outs, but stay on the attack. Get a guy on first base. You never know. You get something going and string a few across.
Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Still 2-2. Struck him out, so it remains a one-run lead as they head in for their final. Now to the plate, here is Adam Frazier. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Giovanni Gallegos comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is popped up near second base. Strumpf is under it, and he's got it for the first down.
The batter, number 8. Second baseman.
Digging in next, Tim Anderson. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me the greatest asset a closer can have is short-term memory. And this situation calls for it right here. He's got to forget that he has any traffic on a base pass and just attack the zone.
Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. To second for 1, back to first, a double play, and with that, the ball.